It's been quite a year already for Clay alum Palmer Yenrick. He just graduated from the University of Toledo with a finance degree, posted his best collegiate season, and he's going back to UT for one more season, and back to the prestigious USAM, qualifying in a playoff. Golf is a game of improvement, so is life. So when it comes to getting the best version of himself, Yenrick seems to be figuring things out.
The heart's racing, the nerves are going, the hands get a little shaky, and you're competing against one person, so it's all or nothing, and you definitely feel that a lot more.
But that's what you do it for, the feeling and the opportunity.
It was awesome. I was going down even just to get into the playoff. I had to par the last hole, the same hole that we played in the playoff, and it's not an easy hole by any means. You're going to have a 7-iron in, and you have to make a good putt. I didn't know where I stood.
Palmer Yenrick has at least some idea. He's good enough to be one of 312 who qualified for the 123rd U.S. Amateur at historic Cherry Hills Country Club south of Denver in August. Good enough to do it back-to-back years, humbled enough by the game to know sometimes good is good enough.
Just take your ego out of it, you know. Sometimes ego gets you in trouble. See this kind of shot and it's a miracle shot, but you know, if you don't have the capabilities for it and you go for it and you make that mistake, it's costing you a lot. But if you know that it's probably not the best decision and you take the ego out of it and you take that safe shot, sometimes it pays off.
Sticking to his game plan and his gut is the biggest difference this time around, and he feels in his gut like he belongs.
It's not as exciting as last year, just because I've done it before and I know what to expect, what I need to work on, and it's a lot of hard stuff that you need to work on. It's a lot of grinding on the putting green, making sure that the short game's right.
His focus with UT coach Jeff Roop is paying off. Yenrick improved his stroke average by 1.5 this season, ranking second on the team with a 73.3. Returning for a grad season, slots Yenrick alongside Baron Botha, ranked among the top 250 amateur players in the world.
It's awesome to be able to compete against him week in and week out, just practicing or going to a tournament and seeing where he ranks up against these guys and knowing that I can do the same thing.
He'll be with the best of the best in 3 weeks. The goal is to keep playing with them at Cherry Hills and Toledo.
Chasing something is always better, and we're always chasing. So I think it's a good chase for both ends.